everybody. It's Rebecca with Red True Crime. Hopefully you guys can hear me. It's the first time me doing this live from my car with the iPhone. So, just wanted to go over a couple of things. Ever since this case with Marissa Carmichael got started back in January, we have, and when I say we, I mean me, Marissa's family, the other people in the group that I was with, came across some really interesting characters in this case. Some of them have been of nefarious means, some of them have come across as being noble, but when you start digging deep into people because they say things that doesn't make any sense, your eyes are opening up. So, those of you who follow me and have been following this case have heard of the name Jay Daniels. He pops up in my feeds, saying, on my lives and in other people's lives, anything about Marissa Carmichael. Now, I did say, one of the last lives I did, where he was supposed to join in on, with the live, and we were supposed to have, a chat about, Marissa's case. He never was able to because he couldn't get his technology to work. Whatever. So, not sure what was going on with that. But, however, I did say something incorrect when I was introducing him. And the truth of the matter is, I did say that Jay Daniels is a retired NYPD detective. I was incorrect on that. And I have gone to multiple sources, and this has been confirmed. So, Jay Daniels is actually, real name is Jerome Z. Felipe. That is his actual name. Why he goes by Jay Daniels, that I don't know. You would have to ask him that. But he goes by, his actual name is Jerome Zabel Felipe. Now, he did work for the Newark Police Department. He was a patrolman from 2003 to 2018. So for 15 years, he was a patrolman. He was a police officer. He was never a detective. Never did any type of investigative work. He was just a patrolman. And I shouldn't say just a patrolman because all officers are important and, no matter their faculties. But, yeah, he was a patrolman. Now, he first got in contact with me back in May of this year. Sent me a message at 1, 2 in the morning saying hi. Now, let me tell you this right now, y'all. Any man that starts messaging me on Facebook at 2 in the morning with just saying hi, you're not going to get a good response from me, okay? Because here's my thing. Unless you are on the other side of the world, you have no reason to be messaging me at 2 in the morning. So anyway, first I was suspect just from that. 2 o'clock in the morning and you say hi, what the hell is that all about? Next day, I did say something to him. It was hi back, and he started asking me if I was a PI or if I had a case file on Marissa, all these things. And I'm like, no, I don't have a case file. I just have the crap that I've come up with. We did a video chat so he could introduce himself. And he told me on that video chat that he was a retired NYPD homicide detective. And that he had to retire because there was a domestic complaint against him with his stepson. And he got into it with him, and it was a whole thing. That's why he had to leave the police force and whatnot. Now, why he left the police force, that I do not know. I do know that when he retired, he did not retire with the ability to carry a firearm. Yes, Jay. Yes, Stacy, Jay Daniels. Whose real name is Jerome Felipe. And a lot of people already know this because it's been coming out for the last couple months, who he actually is. And I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and I started doing some digging myself. The biggest thing about him is he was arrested on June 3rd, 2022 at the U.S. Capitol by Capitol Police. When they approached him, he introduced himself as an agent for Interpol. He had a badge with a fake badge number. He doesn't work for Interpol. He never did. He told the officers there multiple stories as to why he was there. When he let them search his vehicle, they found a lot of a lot of rounds of ammunition. They found an air gun. They found a BB gun. They found bulletproof vests. And that's all well and good, but here's the problem. He is not allowed to carry any type of ammunition, and he's not allowed to carry a gun. Not allowed to carry either one of those things. When they ran his name, because at the time the ID he presented them showed that he was living in Flint, Michigan. Oh dear. Okay, sorry about that. I had a slow connection warning. Bad accident, just drove past. Anyway, so when he presented his driver's license to them with the name Jerome Z. Felipe, it showed that he was living in Flint, Michigan. When they ran his record for Flint, Michigan, it showed he was not allowed to carry firearms in Michigan either. So he's not allowed to carry firearms in New York. He's not allowed to carry firearms or any ammunition in Michigan either. But he also was telling them he was living in Greenville, North Carolina. Now, when he contacted me back in May, that's where he told me he was living, was in Greenville, North Carolina. And I asked him, I said, how did you even hear about this case? And he goes, well, I saw a flyer in Lumberton. Now, I've checked with everybody who's put out flyers for Marissa. No flyers went into Lumberton. And when I found out his real name was Jerome Felipe, if you all go back to the GoFundMe accounts that have Marissa's name on them, there was a GoFundMe account created February 16th of this year by a Jerome Felipe, wanting to get money so he could go down to North Carolina and search for Marissa. So not only does he even, was he lying about when he found out about the case, he's creating GoFundMe accounts without anybody knowing what the hell he's doing. I get messages from him constantly with just nonsense. Like today, he sent a message saying he was done with the case because he talked to an MS-13 undercover agent. And the synthesis has been terminated. What the hell are you talking about, dude? Synthesis for what? You loon. Now, I followed the case in D.C. I went through the whole thing. They never did get a quite straight answer from him as to why the hell he was down there with all that stuff. And even though the guns were like air rifles and BB guns, which are not threatening, he's still legally not allowed to carry any of that stuff. He pled guilty to unlawful carrying of firearms and ammunition. But they also had charged him with impersonating an officer. But they threw that out. He did a plea deal. They took that off the table, but they charged him with the ammunition stuff. So here's the deal. If you go to his LinkedIn page, he claims to be a bounty hunter. He claims to be a PI. He claims to be able to do all these computer-threatening things. And there's a website connected to his LinkedIn page. You click on that, there's no website. So I don't know what he's up to. I don't know what his end game is. If this is just a scam, trying to get money and say he's helping, I don't know. But he is very quick to call out people who have been talking about Marissa's case, who have been helping with the family, and say, what are you doing? You're not looking. Dude, you're not fucking looking. You told me you spent $7,000 looking in New York and New Jersey because you thought she was being trafficked. And then you're sending me messages saying you think Sarah's involved. Then you're sending me messages thinking Victor's guilty. Saying Victor Martinez has confessed twice. But you said you recorded it, but you've not given that to the police. Because if he's confessed and you've got a recording, give it to the cops so they can arrest his stupid ass. But no, they haven't done that either. When I talked to Detective Denny, who you've made it clear you've got this great relationship with. When I talked to Detective Denny, he made it clear to me he believes you're a cop at one point, which we've proven that. You've worked in New York. There's no dispute about you being a patrolman. Exactly, Stacey. Yeah, he was doing all this computer tech stuff for terrorism, but he can't join a Facebook Live. Yeah, with a Mac. So you've got all this experience. Bounty hunting, tech, all this crap, but you can't join Facebook Live. You've got Detective Denny even doubting your credibility because he's told me flat out, Miss Ingram, I think it's in your best interest and for your safety to stay away from this guy, okay? I think he's got some mental issues going on. You need to stay away. And in fact, when you pled out your case in D.C., one of the requirements you were supposed to do per your post-pleading, seek mental health services. Dude, I am not going to deny your time with the Marines. You did it. I've seen the uniforms and all that. Great. You were a cop. That's not easy for anybody. But for you to come down here and intercede in a case that has nothing to do with you, and to give advice and to do ground searches, which you guys aren't fucking doing. You had the audacity to come at me one night because I was talking about the Trinity address. Oh, you blew the cover. You blew the case. Dude, I've been talking about Trinity for months before your dumb ass showed up. So I don't know where the hell you're getting that. But here I am. I am a podcaster. I'm a YouTuber. I'm a person who's going to talk about cases until the cows come home because people of color do not get talked about. Women do not get talked about nearly enough. Simple as that. And Jay Daniels, you are a freaking loon. You are a loon. And you need to just go. Because if you're done with this case, like you keep saying you are, then be done. Because we don't need your help. Marissa's case is most likely cold. I hate to say that, because nobody is talking. And your goofy ass going around threatening to arrest people is not going to help this matter. Because we all know you're a goddamn joke. So take your ass back to Hawaii or to Greenville or to Flint, Michigan, wherever the hell you claim home is, and leave the rest of us alone. Stop messaging me, because I'm not going to help you. Oh, yeah, he also sent me a whole, letter, 8 paragraphs of a letter that he wanted to send to Kamala Harris to beg her to make him his VP. Make him her VP. Really? Dude, you're nuts. You're absolutely bonkers. So, you all have been warned, you've been told, this is what's going on, he's crazy. When I upload this to YouTube, all the documents are going to be there. In fact, I just saw him post on the DC Capitol Police website that if they didn't stop talking about his case, he was going to sue them. Sue them for what, dude? Sue them for what? You went down there to the state capitol a year after January 6th happened, with ammunition, telling people you're with Interpol. What? You're lucky they didn't lock you up and throw away the damn key. So, like I said, I don't know what your deal is. You a bit of a loon. All I'm saying is, you need to just stop, because you're being found out. Everything is public. Your picture and your case is all over CBS News, NBC News, Capitol Police News, Washington, D.C. News. I mean, I've got all the articles. They unloaded your car. They took pictures of everything they took out of your car. What on earth? It looks like you were trying to start some type of revolution or something. I don't know what you were up to. But you just need to stop, man. So when I upload this to YouTube later, all that stuff will be in there. You've been told if he contacts you all, I would definitely not respond. Because who knows what is going on in that head of his. So, this is Rebecca with Red True Crime. I'm going to get off of here. You all have a great night, or a great day. It's Friday, so enjoy the day. It's nice out. And I'm going to be working on some more stuff. But you all have a great day. All right? Bye. Oh, yeah. Go to my YouTube channel, Red True Crime. Go to my Facebook page. And everything else I have going on. Just check me out everywhere. And I'll have more stuff up later. Thanks. Bye.